Things have started to slow down now that we've gotten past the initial hype wave, but these rarity collection bumps that we're going to be observing, or at least continuing to observe, are absolutely amazing to see. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Booster pack winner will be down below if you want to tell me what you're thinking about today's market. Tomorrow we'll announce another winner for a free booster pack. Every market watcher is going to be giving away a free booster pack to one lucky duelist. And, I really do hope you pull, one of the best cards you can actually pull from these sets. Earth, Golem, add Ignister. So, 27 listings, under $1. Is this a warning sign? Is this something that we need to be worried about here? Konami can very easily reprint this knowing that this is a super poly target. They typically have shown us in the past things like this typically do get upgrades later in their life. This is just one of those things right now, just a generic super poly target. That's why you're seeing people going, ooh, a Cyberse monster plus a Link monster, this is incredibly generic. Yeah, it is. You've just got to, somewhere hop along and find the Cyberse monster that you're trying to do this. Unless your opponent's ending on, 2 good cards for you, well, then, you're able to go ahead and do what you want. So, good stuff here. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, quarter century buyout. We've seen how many quarter centuries gas up to some sort of crazy level here. And the TCG just continues to witness these things getting decimated. And I'm not surprised, honestly. I appreciate the fact that we are seeing this stuff go up, but this is kind of crazy, man. This card, it's still off of its all-time high. For sure. It's still floating about $10, but once again, you're going to continue to see people picking these quarter centuries off just for the collector's aspect of things. And this is another classic example of, what in the world actually happened here? Yeah, people want shiny cards. Gizmek Orochi. Yes. Now this is the kind of stuff, I see these have repopulated just a wee little bit. Since a couple hours to go. 36, 37, 37 on up to 42 right now. Considering you have Orcust, it's another, free level 8 monster with the horror stuff off of, a cost of banishing just a little bit of your deck. Just a little bit, alright? And it's meant to kind of help you out with additional extenders and enough gas to kind of get things going here. I'm not surprised. The Orcust hype that exists right now is crazy, alright? So many people are so excited to have the chance to actually mess around with Orcust again. So to see, hey, a random CR Gizmek finally having a little bit of value, yeah. Still, they're, once again, from their $20, you've pretty much doubled at this point. Dark Grepher, well. Free little special summon dumping for our Orcust friends out here. I see that first eds have been selling at $139 for Dark Grephers. That's a little bit crazy at the end of the day, but once again, people want to try this stuff out. They want to have fun with the game. Yeah, 112, 110 for light plays. Looks to be about where we're coming in on the secrets, and it's not all that surprising. Near mints, on the other hand, are now up to 140. That's a little bit expensive. To be fair, a lot of the Dark Grephers from this era are already crazily paywalled anyway from being Phantom Darkness. You can get Turbo Pack Ultras for 27s. Okay, you can get Supers, market price at 14. DTs for $5. That doesn't look that good. To be fair, Commons are pushing dollars. Dark Savers, $1.50s. Wow, it's almost worth it to go through your bulk now to pull those out if you had this one back in the day. And also the Commons from Legendary Collection are now $1.50 too. That's kind of actually hilarious to think about that, all these Dark Grephers for the dump extensions that are going on here. Pretty crazy. Some letters in the name are fading. Yeah, that's called wear. Alright. Upsetty Spaghetti. We're down to 140 on the horror stuff. I don't even really consider this do we consider 21 listings of these warping back up? I feel like these get destroyed off the market. People see that they're 140 and they're like, alright, time to go sell mine. Considering, these 27 listings of the 70, 72, and 71, and they are just these do not stop, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, like how much value has been had in the Horus stuff. Also playability right now in the Horus stuff. Like, this is the engine. This is the thing that keeps modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! Going right now. Alrighty, we also have Kashtira Fenrir. We're still floating, we're going up a little bit on the alties. Like 50, 49, and 51. Yeah, these aren't doing too bad. 52s. Yeah, this is within the realm of what I expected, honestly. Like, when you can see just, once again, modern era staples, consider Fenrir a staple, right? Almost at this point. There are a few decks that won't play it, but a majority of them will. Still 30 and 27. Man, the Secret's about to be the same price as the Ultra. Onyx Pendulum Graph, we touched in this a little bit. I wanted to bring it back up just to see how the devastation was going, and I see we went from 18 listings back down to 31 in a couple of hours. So some Friday night into this morning here, we're seeing a nice little reset across the board here, which is good. All right, when you can see your market, go ahead and drop more copies of these on to, you know, availability. That's good. It proves that, you know, whatever buyout initially came through here has kind of started to settle off into the dust, and that's a good thing. Borrowload Savage Dragon. Wow, 10 listings on these things, and this thing has not even been out for 3 months at this point. I mean, once again, take a look at all of our quarter-century buyouts that we've had. I actually wonder, this will settle up at like 25, 27, because you just got to take a couple people wanting to come through here and get their copies, and up and away they go. These quarter-century bots. You know, speaking of quarter-centuries here, Barons are, we have 23 listings at the moment, which is not a lot, well, it's a lot considering most of these have, what, like 10 listings at this point in time, you know, 15, and people are like, oh my gosh, you know, like, this is crazy, what's going on? Well, 48s, 50s, looks like we are ramping up, so, hi, Evenly. How are you doing? We have 35 Evenlys on the market, so I guess the more populated ones are the ones that more people want to tend to play. Look like they're kind of ramping up here. 43 on the higher end of things. We can still get them for 35. Actually, I lied. You can get them for 35, 37, and then 40, 42. All right, cool. These are going up now. That's disgusting. Okay. Mud Dragon. Now, this is one I didn't expect to see rocket off, but I mean, all quarter centuries are kind of in the hilarious zone, as we're going to call it today. 13 listings, 18, 14, 18, and they're still going. You might actually see Mud Dragon probably hit 20 and actually hold, which is kind of crazy also in and itself, but okay. Effect Veilers, 20 listings, 76, 60, 46. Right now you're looking at $75, $76, $77 a piece on these things. Now that's crazy. Divine Temple of the Snake Eye, we also talked about this with the hot 8 listings here. This is great, man. Like, I don't actually understand why people go after this thing, but okay. I guess they want their decks to look nice. Also, these calm down, or at least they're still floating at the $45 mark. But we're seeing a little bit of a push down on this. But still, from like their crazier highs, ugh, too expensive. Wanteds, now 2 10s for your quarter centuries. Think about that. And then the secret rares pushing on up 115, 115, 115 as well. Actually on up to 120. Think about this. Wanted's breaking 120. Alright, like, gotta love meta staples, man. Like, this is crazy to see. Like, I'm genuinely impressed that Wanteds have managed to break over, almost heading up to 130. Wow. Flamberge Dragons, 67s on up to 70s for these. Meanwhile, you're still floating about $12 on the Age of Overlord good old secret rares. Okay. Garuas are getting bought out. I don't know if you've paid much attention to the market on these things, but right now you are at 10s, and honestly, about the same, 1050 down here. 32 and 45 listings. They are disappearing. I mean, it is the super poly target of the current era, so be aware of that. So, booster pack. You want to walk away? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about today's market, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.